Alex, I think that regardless of what happens the last couple of weeks, this senior class will have sort of that legacy as the group that did it, the group that kind of got this turned around and in the right direction. How much does that mean to you?
It's funny that you say the group that did it, because in my eyes, if we don't win on Saturday, we don't become Pac-12 South champs. To me, we just won a bunch of games, and it's cool, but that's not our ultimate goal. So we still have a lot of work to do ahead of us.
Alex, is Utah's front maybe the most physical you guys have faced this year?
In the past they have been. I could probably answer that better Saturday night, but I'm preparing for how they've played in the past, and yeah, they're usually one of the most physical fronts we face.
How have they played in the past, other than being, just really physical?
Yeah, I mean, they're, like I said, they're super physical front, and they like to do some games up front. Not many, but they like to switch it up, and it comes down to how their guys are. They got some dudes up front. They're pretty good.
Alex, how are you preparing for this Utah team who just lost at home to Oregon? I mean, it seems like they're going to be in a pretty desperate spot coming in here playing with not too much to lose.
Yeah, we're preparing just like any other week. Coach Adams, our line coach, he always talks about this process that we have, and each day we come out and practice, and you need to get the most that you can out of each day.
Washington State and Utah seem like polar opposites to the common fan, but from your perspective as an offensive lineman preparing for a game, does the preparation change because the opponents seem so different or not?
The preparation doesn't change, but the way you prepare for that team does. At Washington State, they like to move their front a lot. They like to just create chaos. Utah is more, bigger, stouter guys who just like to press the line of scrimmage and read from there. We still need to prepare like we've always have, but just in a little bit different way.
Alex, what do you think the legacy of Sefo Lufau for the Colorado Buffaloes is going to be?
I think the legacy he'll leave behind was one of the toughest competitors that we've seen at this school before. And, I've been a fan a long time, and I've seen a lot of different people come through here. And that, in my eyes, that's the legacy he'll leave behind.
Alex, do you guys view Utah as a rival?
I've gotten asked that a lot this week, and I view them as the next game coming up. It's the biggest game of the season because it is our next game. So, yeah.
Alex, last year you guys obviously went through basically a revolving door around you on the offensive line, and that group struggled. This year, there's been a little bit of that, but you guys have played pretty well. Can you talk about the difference in the two seasons and how impressed you are with a lot of the guys around you that have kind of been in and out sometimes with injuries and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest factor with the stability this year is having Jeremy Irwin back. He's a captain on our team, and he's a really hardworking guy. And as far as other people have gone down for a game or two, and other people stepped up, and a lot of people got a lot of playing time last year, and that really helped them this year. Like John Huckins, he had to step in and play left guard next week, and he did a phenomenal job. I think he graded out the highest, and just really a testament to how the guys in our O-line room work week in and week out.
Alex, this is going to be your last game at Folsom. What are your thoughts on that? And this is the first time for you that it's not going to be the last game of the season. And your thoughts on that also?
It still hasn't really set in yet because we're just going out and working. And, it'll probably hit me some point this week, but I'm just trying to work and focus on Utah. And, I'll let that stuff take care of itself later. And as far as what was that, my last game?
It's not your last game of the season.
Oh, yeah.
You have one, maybe 2 games.
Yeah, so it's awesome to finally make it to a bowl game, but I want to make it to a good bowl game. I don't want to lose this game and, kind of leave it up to anyone else. I want to go to the Pac-12 championship, win that, and go to the Rose Bowl or whatever. So we still have a lot of work to do.
Alex, you were asked about this being a rivalry, and you referenced kind of how long you've been a fan of this program, and obviously you're a legacy player. So let me ask it in a different way. which shade of red do you despise the most, Utah or Nebraska?
I would say Nebraska, because my dad still doesn't let anyone wear red when I go home, not even my mom.